feel infection.
Keep it in, Duramo. Good work here. Working around one. Feeds it over right to score!
And if I had a choice, connection.
With it right in front. Good move,
If I
score!
had a chance to catch my breath, it's eating up the space between us. It's trying to find a way to let itself out.
Tyler Johnson back on the top of the face. On the score! Tyler Johnson! He's trying to catch up here. It's the game against the hit. You think he's got a chance on a Duramo? It's a score! Shot there. Who's blocked? Score! And open with sure! Steve Markley! Are you kidding me? Ryan Reese! Garrison Rose with a clapper there. Shot on score! Shot score! Sauces this one right to the front. Oh, the score! No, right to the front of the net. Scores! Joey Kurtz on the back. Reed right back in off that face-off dot. Shot there. Who's blocked? Sneak this one down. Joey Kurtz in. Shot. Score! Short-handed goal!
Raptors, Royals, the biggest 09 birth year rivalry in North Carolina. Fight for NC.
Let's play.
Welcome to Wake Forest, North Carolina. As we get ready to head into Thanksgiving, the Raleigh Raptors play host to the Queen City Royals. 16U Elite Raleigh Raptors taking on the 16U AAA Queen City Royals. And this is the third and fourth games of the series that they will play this year. First meeting of these two teams down in Charlotte. It was a Queen City dominating performance against the Raptors. I think the final was 8-2, if I'm not mistaken. It just didn't seem like the Raptors came to play that game. But come the next day, it was a totally different story with a Raleigh Raptors 4-2 win. And they have split the series and tied it all up. And here we are in Game 3. I understand we might have some Queen City folks tuning in, so I'll try to be very impartial, but happy to have everybody along for the ride. We expect an absolutely thrilling set of games here. These two teams are the hottest rivalry in North Carolina in the 09 age group. And they will probably prove that here today in game number 3 of 4. The Queen City Royals will be in their black jerseys, black pants, black socks, black helmets, black gloves, trimmed in gold and white. And the Raleigh Raptors will wear their white jerseys, navy pants, white socks, white helmets, navy gloves, trimmed in Carolina blue and white. Raptors without Danny Rueda. Sorry to hear that. We'll be missing you, buddy. We'll see if the boys will pull one out for you here. Raptors, of course, have introduced the pre-game handshakes. We're expecting a wild game, that's for sure. So get the handshakes out of the way early on. Check our camera angle as we get ready here. Starting in it for the Queen City Royals in game number 3, Vaughn Lawson. And on the opposite end, Ryan Higgison. And we are ready to go. Joey Kurtz on the draw. Game number 3 is underway here in Wake Forest. And pushing that puck in early is Caleb Reed. As he gets it down deep behind the red line, Queen City will pull that one away and feed that one back out. It'll be picked up by Cooper. He fires it right back in. No icing here. Queen City will work it back up. Good hard pass there will be off the end of the stick and picked up by D. Margle. He's thrown in. Sisti will be offsides. That'll pull the draw just outside the defensive zone for the Raptors. Upcoming schedule after Thanksgiving break will be in Potomac and head on down to Florida. Puck dropped here, won by the Royals as they feed it back. Do some DDD passing and working it forward. Here they come. Into the zone. Good sticks there to disrupt him as it's fired back out. That will be iced. And bring that puck back down for a defensive zone draw here for the Raptors. Oh. Some It probably got picked up on the camera. One of the Royals players looked like they lost an edge. No pushing, no arm. Defensive zone draw to the blocker side of Ryan Higginson. Lucas Laurinaitis will take this draw. Raptors come away with it. Here's Tyler Johnson trying to work it up the far side boards. A touch pass is kept in by the Royals. Pushed over to the high slot there. Trying to get a shot off. They can't get it to go. This one fed back in. Higginson gets a big save early on, and Mason Kirby throws a body there against Zajac. It just pushed up the near side. Kept in by Worley and fired back down. It'll wrap all the way over to the far side corner for Tyler Johnson. He'll try to work it up. Zajac pinching him off. It's dumped back into behind the red line. Kirby using the backhand, feeding over for Tanner Gustafson. Gustafson using the boards, trying to get it out. It does sneak out. Savage will dump this one back in. Gustafson will pick it up. He'll work it forward. That one fired on the back end, just over Lucas's stick. Here's Worley dumping it right back in. Here's Scott. Queen City putting tons of pressure on a quick shot swallowed up there by Ryan Higginson. .29 on the clock here in the first period. Another defensive zone draw coming up for the Raptors. Gloves as his blocker side for Ryan Higginson. This will be Joey Kurtz on the draw. One by the Royals, fed over. This one past Johnson, who will cheat down the near side. It's pushed back by Nolan Mitchell, but fed back in by the Royals. A loose puck here is smacked down by Colin Durrell behind the red line. It's Christian Cooper battling for it. Now pushed back up the far side. Queen City trying to keep it in. They do keep it in. This one popped up in the air. Nolan Mitchell will pick it up. And he'll try to work it around and start a little bit of a breakout here as it's pushed up. There's Caleb Reed. The Raptors have cleared the zone. This one. Good stick by the Royals. That will be iced. We won't bother moving the camera for that. So they'll take the puck down to the other side at 12:55. An offensive zone draw coming up. A win for the Raptors, a quick shot. I don't know if that one ever got to Vaughn Lawson, but it goes wide. And now down to the near side, trying to keep it in is Garrison Rose. Good job by Garrison Rose, and getting back on side was Brady Wood, able to dump it down deep. This will be Romane trying to push it up the near far side. Brady Wood skates all the way over. He'll dump it back in for Dean Margulies now. Trying to get control here with Cam Reed. Stuck behind the red line. There is Cam Reed with control now. Dumps it back from Margulies, who's pinched in by Bannon. Romane coming in now to try to pull that puck out of there. Brady Wood trying to get back. This one pushed out to the point for Garrison Rose. Good shot looking for a deflection and swallowed up there by Vaughn Lawson at 12:19. A little bit of pressure there. Good offensive push by the Raptors as they try to get their legs about them after being off for a week. Training weekend last weekend on the heels of their tournament trip to Chicago. Puck here out to Mason Kirby, who fires it back down. Behind the red line, they'll fan a bit there, so Dean Margulies will still have control for the Raptors. Banging him into the boards. This one pushed out. Brady Wood back over to Dean Margulies out of that far side corner, out to the point for Tyler Johnson. Quick shot there, down low, loose puck. Can't get it to go. Mason Kirby will slow it down. Fires it back in again. That one will go wide. Now back over to the far side. Tyler Johnson's trying to get to it quick, and it's poked out and cleared by the Queen City Royals. Dean Margulies pulls that puck back, drops it for Tyler Johnson, who tries to work forward. He gets Gustafson off the bench. And just as the pull stick behind him to try to work that puck. And that puck will be pushed out of play by Queen City. Pull this draw to center ice. Another win for the Royals, center ice, and they'll work it in. That pass finds its way to Giron. A poke here from Nolan Mitchell, but it'll get pushed in. The referee's feet right in front of the Raptors bench, disrupted it. The Raptors will take advantage as Holt lays a big hit on Gustafson as he gets that puck down deep. Jake Beer will follow him up. Down, he'll take a spill. Gustafson throws a big body there. Sticks go flying in the air. Mitchell tries to pull that shot in. Can't get all of it as it gets lost in the slot for a moment. A good job by Christian Cooper putting a poke on it there. The Royals will pull this one back, and they will clear the zone. Gustafson This pass deflected, and Nolan Mitchell will pick it up near side. So he'll flop that one into the zone for Lucas Laurinaitis with control. Not a lot of pressure so far. Now they're getting on him. It's dumped down. Mitchell will pick it up. That'll be Parrish working Nolan Mitchell. It'll be picked up by Colin Duramo. Duramo centers it on for Caleb Reed. Can't get it to settle down, though. Back to Duramo. Shot. Big save by Vaughn Lawson. Good pressure from the Raptors. Back-to-back shifts here. That one fired out to the point. Klim will spill out into the neutral zone, but he'll dump it back in. It catches a referee's leg, and it doesn't go deep. Back to the neutral zone and back in again. Here's Bannon picking it up for the Royals. A loose puck flopped up in the air after it's deflected off Joey Kurtz's stick. That'll just keep the draw in the offensive zone here. Puck dropped. The Royals try to work this one out. Bannon able to clear, but quickly picked up by Kurtz and pulled it right back in. High slot shot there, knocked down off the shoulder of Vaughn Lawson. It was loose for a moment. Spills into the near side corner. They battle for it here as Caleb Reed will smack it back in for Colin Duramo, trying to work with control of that puck. The Royals getting very physical. Reed unable to pull the trigger. Second chance he does. This one flopped up in the air and hits in the face there by Romani, and they're going to get both of them, I think. Romani getting super physical, high hits on Colin Duramo. Let's see who they get. I guess they're going to get both of them. Romani will head to the box with Colin Duramo, I believe. Duramo giving it back to him. And they're going to get cross checks. Colin Duramo and Romani to the box. Cross checks. It'll be 2 in a whistle variety, so it'll still be 5-on-5 here. Hey, way to stand up for yourself, buddy. Cam Reed taking this draw. Flops behind the red line, picked up there by D. Margulies with control. Dean and space. Face-off circle, shot knocked down off the blocker of Vaughn Lawson. It's worked up the near side boards. Kirby will get a piece of it. Smacks it down deep, back up to Kirby again. He'll fire it back in again. That one will be picked up by Bannon behind the red line. He'll try to work forward with it. A good stick there by Brady Wood. This one will be fired up and out of play by the Royals. .937 here in the first. Offensive zone draw, blocker side for Vaughn Lawson. Cam Reed to take this draw. Puck drop. Raptors trying to pull it away, stuck in the slot there for a moment. This will push out to the blue line. A floor check will be their first. Royals bringing it in, trying to work past one. Floor check with control. Loses it for a moment. They're big hit by Trevor Klim. That puck stuck behind the red line. Royals still have control for a moment. This will be D. Margulies. That's Trevor Klim throwing a big body. That one's centered on, or won't be anybody in the vicinity of that one. Polkin will fire this one and gets a deflection. Sisti will get control, puts it on the back end of floor check. Floor check back over to Sisti. One-timer pass right to the slot. Nobody there. Too many sticks for the Raptors as the puck clears the zone. Fired back in. That'll be Trevor Klim feeding it over to Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell will try to work forward. One-touch pass over to D. Margulies as they get into the zone. Fed back into Cam Reed. Centered on there. Can't get it to go. Now behind the red line. Picked up by floor check. Royals survive. Sisti will skate forward with it here. That one pushed in, and that'll be Mason Kirby trying to get a piece of that one. Big hit there by D. Margulies. They're going to get him. That'll be a whistle as it's touched up, and I think they're going to get D. Margulies for a cross-check. Let's see. Or maybe not. Maybe it was just offsides. Fair enough. No penalties here. 8:41. Royals win another. This one, D to D over to Johnson, who dumps it in. Johnson on the Raptors. It'll go over his stick. On that far side, try to work it up to Caleb Reed. Loose puck picked up by Lucas Laurinaitis. Past the red line, he'll dump it in deep. Caleb Reed will follow it up. Joey Kurtz down near side. Johnson will throw a big body on Caleb Reed, but he stands tall. This one pushed over to far side corner as Lucas stands in tall. He'll get bumped a little bit there as the Royals try to push him off. Puck stuck there in the corner, worked up now, kept in by Tyler Johnson. A quick shot there, gets deflection, goes wide. I don't think it was actually on net, to be honest. Kirby able to get some feet in the way here temporarily. Able to dump it right back in. Good job there by Mason Kirby. Johnson with control for the Royals. He'll work it up, intercepted by the Raptors. Johnson, who dumps it back in. That'll afford the Raptors a chance to get fresh legs out on the ice. 7:50. Royals working it up far side. That puck pushed over, and the Royals have a chance to get it out. They do. That one's going to get past everybody, and Tyler Johnson with control. He'll get mean mugged, and good back check here from the Royals, still with control. Johnson fires that one forward, played off of a high stick. Beer will touch it up first. The Raptors have control. In they come. Cam Reed fires it back over to Jake Beer, trying to settle it down. He can't. Gustafson trying to get a piece of this one. It's smacked away by the Royals. They're on the near side boards right in front of the Royals bench. Cam Reed with control. We'll have to pull it out with a good pressure here from Giron. Christian Cooper. He'll work it in. Good feet just in time there. Disrupts him. Cam Reed shot down, no hands in the air. Gustafson will have to get a piece of it. Dumping it in. Cam Reed trying to get back to it. He does. Centered on there. Right to the front of the net there. Vaughn Lawson kicks it away. And when nobody really saw it, it just bounced back to a Raptor. And that'll be a penalty. They'll wave it off. Beer fires one over for Cam Reed. Trying to break through two if he can. That one slips through to Vaughn Lawson. He'll hold on. At 6:47. Romani out of the box for the Royals, and Colin Duramo out of the box for the Royals. On the draw, the Royals win this one. They'll fire it out quick. Klim will have to hurry up and get to this one. Leonard putting the pressure on. Klim does get there, and he does clear. Margulies let this one go for Lucas Ornitis, trying to work it through down that far side. He does. Lucas in, right to the front of the net. They're swiped out of there by Vaughn Lawson. Now pushed back out. The Royals will break this one out. Counts is back near side. They do clear in. Here they come. Ayers with control. Shot there, gets deflected up and above the crossbar. Out of play. 6:18. Puck dropped, a Raptor win, and Tyler Johnson with control. Johnson will try to work it up near side. Colin Duramo can't get his stick to he'll use able to knock Savage off of him. A big hit was coming. Here's Joey Kurtz. He'll get hit hard. Still with control, the Royals pushing it out. High slot. That wasn't high slot. That was top of the faceoff circle. This one will be loose, picked up by Mason Kirby. They'll try to work it forward here. Kirby again. That one pushed up. Big body there by Mason Kirby on Powell now. Loose puck for the Raptors, and a good stick just in time by Polkin. Slowing down the Raptors as they were breaking in. Savage lays a big hit on Joey Kurtz, and they are going to get Savage for a hit in the back. Let's see. Yep. The penalty is a minor checking from behind with a 10-minute misconduct. So Savage to the box for the next 10 minutes. He'll be in through half of the second period. They're going to have to pull in someone to serve the minor portion of that. Onto the bench. Savage to the box. Checking from behind with a 10-minute game misconduct. All that to say, power play time for the Raleigh Raptors. Here we go. With control. Centered on there. Can't get it go as Caleb Reed pinching down as DeMargulies. He can't get all of it. And that'll create a 2-on-1 for the Royals. Sisty in, right-hand side. Back is Cam Reed. Shot there. Big save by Ryan Higginson. Timely as this one's loose to the slot. The Raptors will have to quickly reset here. Here's DeMargulies. This one on the back end up for Cam Reed. He'll work in. Reed with a shot there, gets deflected. It goes high above the crossbars. Nolan Mitchell will try to get a piece. Johnson banging him into the boards. Reed feeding it back for a quick pass from Joey Kurtz as it's cleared out of the zone. Pushed up by Higginson. It'll find Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell will have to pull it back and settle it down with a lot of pressure from Florchak. He'll leave it there for Cam Reed. The first power play for the Raptors has not registered any shots on net yet. One that went above a crossbar, but not on net. This one fed up by Cam Reed over to D. Margulies. Margulies in. They take the shot. That one just gets deflected wide, and Vaughn Lawson has to throw a stick at it. 55 seconds left to go. Here's D. Margulies. Still with control as the Raptors try to get a few fresh legs out. Margulies with it. On comes Trevor Klim. Here's Margulies. Face-off shot. Oh, that one loose. Gets a deflection. Bounces back out to the point for Joey Kurtz. Fires one in low. Gets wide. Here's Jake Beer trying to settle it in. Off the top of the face-off. Circled. Fed in. Margulies quickly throws it in, and Vaughn Lawson up on top. Good pressure there towards the 32-second mark of the power play for the Raleigh Raptors at 4:12. I think Mason Kirby was trying to get out on the ice, but his net guard fell off, and that is required equipment now, so he wasn't able to stay on. This one will be pushed out. Floorcheck will put a ton of pressure on here as Tyler Johnson tries to get to this puck. He does. Johnson with control. Drops it back for Lucas Laurinaitis. Lucas will leave it for Colin DeRamo. Can't pick it up. 10 seconds left to go. Lucas will have to work forward here. One last little breath here for the Raptors if they hurry. Johnson with a chance to try to bring it in. The 2-minute minor being served by Holt for Savage's check from behind is over. It's back to 5-on-5. Raptors in the front here. They won't be able to get that one through, and it's going to be a little bit of an odd man rush. Back is Colin DeRamo quickly. Loose puck here picked up by Cam Reed, working it forward. Lucas Laurinaitis trying to settle down. He can't. Bannon with control feeds it back as they reset out of their own zone. Other Royals. That one fanned on, and Cam Reed disrupts it, pulls it back. Cam Reed in. Good poke there, just in time by Scott. That one fed back by Nolan Mitchell. They can't get it to go. A shot there goes behind. Now with control is Gustafson. Centered one on there. Can't get through. It's intercepted by the Royals. Here they come. Here's Scott in down the right-hand side. Great job by Mason Kirby. Losing an edge. He'll get banged into the boards hard. Oh, man, that was nasty. Pushed up to the far side. Here's Cam Reed with control. We'll push it up for Tanner Gustafson. Gustafson feed one through there. It'll go wide. Reed with control here. Avoiding a big hit from Giron. Royals pull this one forward. Cooper able to pull that one back and dump it down deep. Royals have to get there first and try to reset once more. 2:25 left to go. They feed that one up high. Deflected off of a stick for Christian Cooper. Joey Kurtz will pick it up. That one fired in by the Raptors right back to the Royals. They're just playing catch back and forth. Leonard with control dumps it in. Cooper on it once more. Flop this one forward. They try to get it out. A little extra push from D. Margulies won't get it to go. So here is Christian Cooper using the near side now for Colin DeRamo. Can't bang it out of the boards. It stays in. Now putting pressure on is Kinney. Garrison Rose tries to use the far side. Royals have control, and it comes. Good poke there from Christian Cooper. Margulies pestering him from behind, and it does clear. This one will be picked up by Worley. Worley with control here. Fanning a bit there, and the Raptors almost jumped on top of it. This loose puck will be a Raptor chance first if Ayers doesn't get there. Caleb Reed fanning a bit there. Great pressure from the Royals, disrupting them completely. A shot here, knocked down by Higginson. Trevor Klim, he'll feed one forward. It does deflect, and it clears the zone as Worley pick it up for the Royals, trying to dump it right back in. And the Royals do dump it in, but Kirby off the bench will dump it right back out. Worley will pull this one back into their own defensive zone and try to reset some pressure from Caleb Reed. That one will deflect off of the stick, and Mason Kirby will pick up that loose puck into the Raptor zone using the near side boards. They are still unable to get that one out. Here's Polkin with control. Takes a shot, bounces off of Kirby, and now Beer trying to work it forward. Loose puck, Kirby swipes it out. The Royals will have to get back on side. Powell now will dump that one in. Down to this near side corner, Trevor Klim feeding it over. Kirby just off the end, his stick poking it forward, avoiding a big hit there as it's cleared out by Jake Beer. Good back check here from Tanner Gustafson, making the Royals have to work quickly. Here's Nolan Mitchell able to get that puck out. The loose puck picked up by Tanner. 35 seconds left to go, and a big check there. No call. Loose puck, Beer shot there. Can't get it to go. Oh, man. Gets a stick right in the way. Beer wide open right in the slot there. Can't get it. Nolan Mitchell trying to get back to this one. He had his stick slashed out of his hands. He's pushed out and clears the zone. 15 seconds left to go. Johnson with it. Johnson working on a backhand. It'll be loose. Cam Reed will pick it up. One last little push here for the Raptors. Here's Cam Reed. That one poked from Sisti. 3 seconds left to go. Puck fired in wide, and that will just about do it here. So we will take a quick break. Everyone catch your breath. We will see you all back momentarily for period number 2. Raleigh Raptors and the Queen City Royals. Game 3 of 4. All right, 15 fresh minutes on the clock. We're underway. Quickly bringing it in is the Royals. Forecheck centering one on there for Heimerman. He can't settle it down. Pestered by Mason Kirby. There was a big hit there on Sisti. Romane with control. Shot deflected. Loose in the slot. Picked up by Cam Reed. Skated out. I saw a message that there was no sound. Hopefully everything's coming in okay. Big save by Vaughn Lawson here. You guys give me a thumbs up or send me a message and let me know that the audio is in fact working. I just did a quick test. It seemed like it was. I certainly hope I'm not up here yelling, pretending to be some serious commentator with nobody actually listening. That would be embarrassing. Offensive zone draw here. DeRamo trying to settle a puck down. It's pulled up, poked in there by Caleb Reed. Worley will take control of it for the Royals. Feeds it up. Caught out of the air by Caleb Reed with control. Backhand shot there goes wide. Reed trying to follow it up, and he does. Here's Colin DeRamo trying to get to it. Reed and DeRamo working up. Now near side Holt able to try to clear that puck out. Christian Cooper, great job. It does eventually clear right in front of us. You can't see it. Kurt's battling for it. Stuck right underneath our feet. Eventually pulled up by Juron, and here he comes. That one flopped down behind the red line. The Royals will play dump and chase. Mitchell. And Cooper battling for it behind the red line. Eventually pulled out by Nolan Mitchell. Will work that puck up, but nobody there. Intercepted by the Royals. Caleb Reed will pull this one off of a pass from Holt. Throws the body away from him. So it's dumped in behind the red line. Worley will try to use the far side. It does clear. Back to Nolan Mitchell once more. He'll fire it right back in. Near side kicked back in by Joey Kurtz. Here's a one-touch pass. Fed over to Scott. He just loses it for a moment, and picking it back up is Giron, who will dump it in. Here's Garrison Rose. Garrison Rose with control. Feeds that one, a cross-ice pass over to Trevor Glenn, who clears the zone. Polkin able to interrupt it there in the neutral zone as he dump it back in. Garrison Rose absorbing a big hit here, and on that far side, the Raptors enough pressure for the Royals have to pull that puck out, clear the zone. There's Polkin. fires it back in again, down deep. Higgy will just throw a stick at it just to slow it down as this one's worked back up the near side. It clears the zone. And a little bit of steam for Lucas Laurinaitis to come in. Lucas with control, works around a few. With control, fires it in there, gets a deflection from Tanner Gustafson. Gustafson will throw it back for Jake Beer. Beer with control. He tries to get it out to Trevor Clem, and he does. Clem back into Gustafson. They can't get anything to go there as the Royals will take control. Kept in by Trevor Clem, though. For a moment, Leonard able to clear it out. Here's Cam Reed. Using the boards, bouncing it over to Tanner Gustafson. Fired back in behind the red line. Lawson. Ooh, he'll lose an edge as he slows it down. Margulies trying to catch up to it. Vaughn Lawson back into the crease. He's okay. Johnson feeds this one over for Ayers. Ayers able to clear the zone. And Kirby will pick this one up on that far side. There's a good pass over here to Tyler Johnson. Johnson with some spacers, saucing into Brady Wood. Gets a deflection just enough for it to go down deep. Johnson for the Royals will pick it up. They'll try to work it over. Interrupted by Brady Wood, and Cam Reed can't get to that one. Now Worley with a chance to skate this one forward. Powell now lets that one go through. Johnson gets back to it just in time, and underneath as they battle for it, that one's pushed back into the zone. That one pushed out, caught out of Leroy D. Margulies with a chance shot. Knocked out off the blocker from Vaughn Lawson. Margulies still with control, fires in again, bouncing off Kenny's body. Well, loose puck. Royals will try to work this one out. Good job by Johnson to disrupt that one. What a great stick there. It stays out of the zone. Worley will try to pick it up, and they're going to have numbers 3-on-1. Shot there. Higgy with a big save as they slide into the net. And Kirby lays Kenny down in front. Oh, God. Hopefully Higgy's okay. And they are going to get a Raptor as Higginson is down on the ice. Higginson down. They're going to get Tyler. Hooking will be called to Joey Kurtz, I think. Higgy is back up on his feet. Shaken up on that play. They're down on the ice for a little while. That's not good. Joey Kurtz goes, what did I do? Kurtz to the box here. You see Stan down there talking to Higginson, making sure he's okay.
I think he fell and moved his stick. I think the kid just straight fell. I don't know how I got. It's all good. Was it supposed to be tight?
Higgy back on his feet. He looks like he's good to go. The net would come off on that situation as well. Now a power play for Queen City. 2-minute power play at 11:22 left to go in the second period. And they will pull the draw outside of the zone on the power play. I don't know why. But we're off. Penalty kill here for the Raptors. Power play for the Royals. Insisting. Will quarterback it from his own zone, and here he comes. Good pressure from D. Margulies, making them have to make some quick decisions early on. Ayers will fire it down deep. Higginson on his toes will hold on to that one. Raptors taking a lot of not enjoying their goalie being snowed multiple times here. This one pushed out. Ayers on the point. That puck will get deflected off of Cam Reed's stick. They'll have to throw it back down deep as this one will wrap all the way around. A chance for the Royals to keep it in. Ayers tries to. Margulies with a great job. Almost cleared it out. Ayers able to keep it in. And here we go. 120. Sisti with control. Drops it back. High slot for Ayers. Shot there. Goes high above the crossbar. Another quick shot there. Higginson where he needs to be in a big save. As they continue to bang away here as they keep poking in on their goalie. And they just don't like that. And they're going to get Cam Reed. Funny story, these two used to be teammates years ago, this referee and Cam Reed.
And he's still on top of the goalie.
And a penalty called here to Cam Reed. I didn't hear exactly what they called him. I guess a roughing. So it's now 5-on-3 for the Royals with 1:13. Royals with control. Ayers. Good pass there. Good stick from Mason Kirby. Leonard trying to get to it. Feeds it back for Sisti. A minute to go on the 5-on-3. Ayers with a shot there. Knocked off of DeMargolies' skates. And that'll clear the zone. 50 seconds left to go as Sisti will pick it back up. Working it in here. That's Holt. Cross-ice pass. As they start that umbrella again. Fed over for Sisti. Out to the high slot for Ayers. He'll spring it forward. Shot again. Margulies once again gets his skates in the way. And he's going to put the pressure on Ayers. Lawson will try to come out quickly and dump it right back in. And the Raptors are going to kill a lot of time here. This one fired out by Mason Kirby once more. As the Royals get back on side, they'll have 25 seconds of 5-on-3. Heimerman with control. Feeding it over. Shot there goes wide. Wrapping over to the near side. 20 seconds left to go. Ayers back over for Heimerman. Top of the face-off circle. Face-off. Dot shot score. Power play goal for Queen City. Out of the box will come Joey Kurtz. And there was only 12 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Raptors had almost killed a full minute and 5 seconds of 5-on-3. Now 59 seconds left of a 5-on-4. Cam Reed's penalty. Here we go. Royals still with control. Firing this one in. They'll work it in. Far side with some space. Kurtz back deep. Trying to disrupt a few lanes. Zajac over to Polk and Whirling. Back into Zajac. That one's centered on there. Finds feet, but stuck in the high slot for a moment. Whirling. One-timer shot there will go wide. 30 seconds left to go. It's just worked up the board. Trying to bounce it out. They do. And there's Joey Kurtz. If he hurries, he'll have a shorthanded opportunity. Kurtz in. Oh, he gets tripped up. Where's the call? Where's the call? Oh, my God. They got him. Joey Kurtz puts the pressure on, and they're going to draw the penalty. Polk into the box for tripping. And that'll kill the remaining 24 seconds of power play for the Royals. It'll be 4-on-4 for 24. And the Raptors bench really want to hear, they want to make an argument. I'm not exactly sure what. It should be 4-on-4, but there's only 3 Raptors out on the ice. Margulies will step out. All right. Again, 4-on-4 for 24 seconds. A quick shot there by Nolan Mitchell, knocked down by Lawson. Caleb Reed feeds it out to DeMargolies. Margulies with control. A quick shot there looking for Mitchell. He gets back to it. Dumps it on the back end. Joey Kurtz try to get there. Parrish will pinch him off. Caleb Reed gets to it. This puck will be picked up by Nolan Mitchell. Will dump it down. 3 seconds left to go. Out of the box will come Cam Reed. Power play time for the Raleigh Raptors. Out to the point for DeMargolies. They'll fire that one in. Quick loose puck right to the front there. Lost with the initial save. Margulies trying to hold on here. Drops it back for Joey Kurtz. Feeding it over for Cam Reed. A lot of pressure on him, but he'll be able to pull that one in. Cam Reed with control. Putting it on there. It's going to fly up in there. Deflected over to Margulies. His pass will get interrupted. And it's 2-on-1. Short-handed opportunity for the Royals. In, shot there, knocked away by Ryan Higginson. Now Margulies trying to skate forward. Near side, here he comes. Margulies in. Pulls one back, shot there, kicked out. Caleb Reed trying to get to it. Pushed up Sisti. For the Royals, will skate this one out as we're at 50 seconds left to go. Sisti gets a shot off. Oh my God. Short-handed goal on the backhand by Nick Sisti. It's really two bad passes that have resulted in a 2-0 game here. Short-handed goal scored by Queen City. This puck slides back for Clem, feeds it over to Garrison Rose. This pass disrupted. And the Royals kill time here in the neutral zone as it's flung in by Gustafson and kicked down by Lucas. Royals will fire it in on net and Higgison. Disrupt things. Under 30 to go on the power play. Here's Trevor Clem. Feeding one forward. Lucas able to throw his stick behind him and keep that one down. That was a good job. Loses control here and it's thrown right back out. 15 seconds left to go. Here's Garrison Rose will feed one forward. Trying to get to its Tanner once more. Fed out and cleared by the Royals. Under 10 to go. Their bang bodies over there on the far side and nobody really settling that puck down. Just the Royals keep clearing it. Out of the box comes the Royals penalized player, and now we have 5-on-5. And the Royals get advantage of the puck cleared in there, and they have it down deep. Quick shot there by Florchek, or Zajac. Doesn't go. Now centered on here in the high slot. Garrison Rose trying to get a stick to it. Here's Romane. He'll fan there as Lucas Laurinaitis can't get it. Lucas gets hit high. No hands in the air. How do you not call that? Fired back in here, and Higgison will hold on. They'll drop it off for Trevor. That's Trevor Clem. Saucing pass does clear the zone. This one off the draw is able to be pushed in. Here's Mason Kirby working that one forward. Excuse me. How he cleared in, Royals will take control. Excuse me. It's all messed up. Juron will dump this one as it's deflected in. Tyler Johnson will try to get there first. Zords hit from Holt. Here on the near side, Reed able to elbow it out. Under 6 to play. Here's Juron. Feeding that one forward. Joey Kurtz knocks that one away. Royals are able to work that one forward. It's stuck here. It's picked up by Joey Kurtz with a great move, but a great stick defensively by the Royals. Out of the box earlier, Savage, by the way, is out, who was earlier penalized for the game misconduct. Haven't seen him on the ice yet. Zajac fires one down behind the red line. Holt will probably get there first, and he does. It's a little bit of a shoulder from Tyler Johnson. Loose puck, face-off dot there. Top of the face-off circle, and Johnson will skate this one out with some speed. Johnson, he'll have Brady Wood on the left-hand side. Quick shot there! Knocked that off the blocker. This loose puck picked up by Zajac. Zajac will work it in. Nolan Mitchell off the bench, quickly trying to get in. And there is Cam Reed. Smacks it up off the boards, Mitchell. Mitchell gets hit hard by Savage. Loose puck here on the near side. Mitchell slow to get up, but he does. Works up the near side, it clears. And a whistle on
minor check from behind, 10-minute misconduct.
And Savage will ref. And Savage penalized again. Savage will be eliminated from the game. It is 2 game misconducts. That's 4 penalties. So Savage is gone. So after the check from behind, another game misconduct, he will be done for the day, and it will be power play time for the Raptors. As the folks in the stands just start going at it. Power play for the Raptors nonetheless. Here we go. Here's Cam Reed. Drops it back for Kurtz. Shot in there, kicked away. And he doesn't get a piece of that one. This one worked out for Cam Reed. Fires it up for Joey Kurtz. Plenty of space. Kurtz in. Shot there. Hot. It's deflected off of his shoulder of Vaughn Lawson and goes out of play. And Vaughn Lawson will need to get his helmet snapped back in. Looks like he's good. Again here for the Raptors. Margulies fanning there. 2-on-0 for the Royals. Sistian gets a pass over, and he can't get it to go. If the Raptors hurry, they might have an odd man rush. That pass just off of Nolan Mitchell's stick. And a whistle here. What's the whistle for? And they're going to call it icing. Sisti got in. It was 2-on-0, and he tried to push that pass over. I think the combination of the back check defensively and Higgy, they disrupted that shorthanded opportunity. They've got one today already. Under a minute 30. Raptors have struggled to get anything going here. A lot of mistakes in this one. Here's Cam Reed. They get past one. It's forecheck with the pressure on him. Reed gets in, puts it on the backhand right to the front there. Vaughn Lawson with the initial save as it's kicked over to the far side. Reed still with control, settling it down. Out for Margulies. This pass finds Joey Kurtz, center back over for Cam Reed, and he'll have to reset it. Drops it back, Margulies back to Cam Reed. Here's Cam Reed, face off top. Makes a shot there, doesn't get all of it, but fires it in on net. Mitchell try to bang it in there. There's a chance for Leonard to clear it out, and he will. Oh my God, tons of pressure behind the net by Florchek. And Higgy messing around with that puck, I guess. Oh my God. Another short-handed goal. Oh my God, I didn't even have the camera pulled all the way back there. The puck got stuck behind the net. Pressure, great forecheck on the kill for the Royals. And that creates an opportunity, a shorthanded opportunity. Kirby fanning here as Beer has to try and help out. Ah man, Raptors. They look like they did in the first game against the Royals. It's just a mess. This one fired in, loose puck. Chance there! Oh, Beer can't get it to go. Takes a weird bounce off the side of the post right in front of Vaughn Lawson. Well, they bang away for it. 7 seconds left to go on the power play. Royals pull it away, trying to work it up the near side. Kirby keeps in it. Quick shot there, can't get a deflection. Goes wide, and the power play over. Gustafson trying to put it on a backhand. This one will clear out. That will be icing. Ooh. Puck drop, this one will spill out of the zone. Picked up by Nolan Mitchell. Tries to pop it forward, Ayers disrupts it. Now all over him, McKinney as well, and they work it forward. Now settling down for Nolan Mitchell as he brings it in. Mitchell on the backhand. That one disrupted by Polkin's stick. Tries to follow it up. Good job, good extra effort here from Nolan Mitchell. That one will be cleared out. Ayers with control. Kurtz will disrupt that one. Cleared out. Lucan again, fired it in. That should be icing. It was right in front of us. Not past the red line. Oh, a big hit there. Cooper absorbs a big one. A quick shot from Powell now. And Higgy hugging that post with a big save. Another quick shot. This one saved by Higgy. Initially put right on and eventually whistled there as they pushed and shoved. Raptors really need to try to find something here in the last 140. Here's Royals Johnson. Fires that one out quickly. It's picked up by Tyler Johnson. He'll use the boards. Margulies tries to work that one forward. Eventually gets another chance on it. Fired in, and Vaughn Lawson jumping up in the air. Snags it out of the air. Force a defensive or an offensive zone draw for the Raptors. Into the corner, Royals try to clear this one out. A lot of pressure from the Raptors. This one will work out to the point. Mitchell picks it up, puts it on the backhand. Smacked out of the air by Heimerman. Goes in to Higgy. Kirby trying to work this one forward if he can. Heimerman pinching in over there, and eventually there's the Margulies. About a minute left to go here in the second period. A disastrous second period for the Raptors. Looking for this pass forward. Kirby will get a stick to it, able to clear it out. Oh, it's kicked down by Lucas. It stays in the zone because of that. Lucas coming back to it, trying to keep it out, or try to push it out. He can't. Heimerman will dump this one in. There's Voracek. Trying to get a piece of that one. Here's Sisti. Lucas pressuring on him. Sisti centered one on. Chance shot just goes wide. They try to fire it back again. Kirby throwing the stick at it here. There's Lucas Laurinaitis. That puck pushed forward, clears the zone. Mane will get there first, and that'll be icing. "21 seconds left to go here in the second period. Shot off the draw from Ayers. Maybe where he needs to be. 15 seconds left to go as Gustafson will get control. Tries to heat it out. Kept in by Bannon. Quick shot there. Swallowed up by Higginson. Force another draw here with just under 10 seconds. 9.6 to go. Loose puck over here to the near side. 5 seconds left to go. Leonard throws a big body, knocks one down as it does clear. And that'll do it. End of the second period, and we'll take a break. Raptors down 3. switch sides again. 15 minutes on the clock as we start the third period. Raptors skating right to left. Down by 3. 2 shorthanded goals and a power play goal for Queen City. And we're off. This is puck will be picked up by Tyler Johnson. Tries to work it over to Reed. Kick it out. Plukin will pull that one out. Dumps it on a backhand intercept. Mason Kirby doesn't get control of that one. Here's Tyler Johnson. Oh, man. That one popped up. Plukin will have a chance on it. Fed over far side. Forecheck will dump it in. Here's Tyler Johnson. Johnson works this one on the backhand. It finds Colin Durango to get out of his own. Forecheck avoids a big hit here. Sisty. Good poke from Mason Kirby. Now Joey Kurtz flops that one down deep as the Raptors will chase. That one fed over far side. That one spills all the way down. Icing. What's up, boys?
How's the videos looking these days? I watch them during season time. I was watching the other one. Very good. Rob, it's so serious. Every time I open up the live feed.
Yeah? Oh, cool.
Sunny home, I'll get a game day.
Yeah, thank you. Got some OG Raptors in the house down from their prep schools. Sean Kessler and Nico Swanson hanging out here as they get ready for the Thanksgiving holiday, so they're in town. Saying hi to them. Royals able to bring this one in. That pass smacked out of there by Cam Reed. Almost worked it up the far side boards. It's dumped back in. Here's Johnson for the Royals. Intercepted by Cam Reed. Now Reed with a chance to skate out. He'll have Brady Wood on his left-hand side. Good sticks here by the Royals. Brady will pull it back and fire it over for Trevor Klim. 13-20. Klim working up the far side, looking for Dean Margulies. Margulies avoids a big hit here. Is that one to go in? Almost iced, but not quite there. Now over to the far side corner, 13-13. Margulies fighting for this one with Lucas Laurinaitis. Spills behind the red line. Chance for Johnson. Feed up to Duran. Oh, down goes Christian Cooper. 2-on-1 for the Royals. This one fed over for Holt. Shot there, score. Oh man, another disastrous disastrous mishap on the Raptors, and the Royals make them pay. Now under 13 minutes. Now under 13 minutes to go. Raptors trail 4-0. Power play goal, 2 shorties, and take advantage of a slip up right at the blue line. It goes 2-on-1. The Royals take advantage. Out to Bannon. Feed it in. Gets over here to the near side. Leonard. Oh, Leonard gets hammered into the boards. They're going to get Mason Kirby for a check. Mason Kirby. His hockey day is done.
Minor check from behind to win misconduct.
Well, Kirby to the box for 2 and 10. The check from behind, the same penalty that Savage was assessed earlier. So with 12 minutes and 36 seconds, that effectively is the end of the night for Mason Kirby. Cooper will come over and play the 2-minute. Power play for the Royals. Reed works this one up. It does clear. Get back to it quick. He's got control. Feeds one over. Scott unable to hold on. Garrison Rose will get there. He'll try to clear it out. Scott kicks it back in. That pass doesn't find anybody. It clears. And the Royals have to reset. And here they come. A little bit of pressure from Caleb Reed assisting. Loses control there, Joey. Kurtz with control. And Kurtz will get in. Short-handed are the Raptors. Kurtz with a good move shot there. Will go wide. Now over to the far side and income, I should say, the Royals. As that one's dumped down. Higginson will slow it down. Pressure from Scott. Pushed over to Clem. Feed it over to Joey Kurtz. Kurtz with plenty of space. Not a lot of pressure here from the Royals. They're up big, so they know that the Raptors are trying a long pass like that right there. Gets it over to Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell trying to avoid a big hit here from Juron. This pass. Royals will get it out. There's no penalty on the board, but approximately 40 seconds left to go as Johnson's slammed into the near side corner here. Juron and Scott fighting for it. I think it's Scott, maybe Holt. Worley will pinch down the boards to try to get it out of there, and they do. And here is Worley. Slot over to Holt. Shot there. Knocked down off the blocker, I think, of Higginson. Kenny in the slot. Feeds it to Worley. Now back over to Holt. Top of the faceoff circle. Shot kicked away by Higginson. About 10 seconds left to go as this one's kept in by the Royals. Fed over Holt, face-off circle, feeds one in there. Tries to get to Kenny. He's not going to be able to. He's puck picked up by Colin DeRoma. Out of the box comes Christian Cooper. And that'll do it for the power play for the Royals. They're still cooking. Shot here. Higginson will hold on. Margulies will kick that one for it. Spills out of the zone, and Beer trying to get to it. Fired back in by the Royals. Here's Trevor Clem. Ooh, a big collision there with D. Margulies and Kenny. The Raptors will ice this. As they pile up for this one, it's kicked over, and Powell will dump it in. Flynn. They're going to stick to it there. Margulies will fight for it. That's Powell and forecheck, disrupting the Raptors in the corner. Quick shot here, Higginson. Hold on to that one. As they continue to pile in, that's again the same scenario. Margulies will yank Kenny down. He keeps doing the same damn thing. What do you expect? And now Powell throwing punches. And they're going to get Powell and Garrison Rose. And Tanner Gustafson. Garrison Rose is going to get a hold penalty. Tanner Gustafson gets the rough. Powell now is going to get a game misconduct, so he's done. Oh my God. So after the dust settles, it likely will be a 4-on-3, I think. And you'll see the referees are conversating with the Raptors bench. And they head over here. Let's see as they continue to work out what happened. Not necessarily what happened, but what they're going to do.
They came in. So which one goes out on the fly? Which one doesn't? Because I have so many kids. Like, it doesn't matter.
Hey, say 20 now on.
Which one goes out on the fly? And which one came in with the urgent?
Either one.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
So one goes out on the fly. The other two go out on the whistle.
Correct.
So one player will go out at 5.
Hey, Jim. One comes out fly, one's coincidental. Who do you want fly?
Yeah, one of them comes out.
Well, as they continue to negotiate exactly how these are going to be worked out, let's see what they call the personnel on the ice. Maybe it's 5-on-5. I guess it will be 5-on-5. No, it won't be. It won't be a power play for Queen City. The scoreboard's all messed up. This is 5 Queen City Royals and 4 Raptors. It's a power play. So, for the Royals, and they will get started. Sister. Big cross ice pass here finds. Sure, there's errors. One time the shot there goes wide. Johnson swipes at this one. Able to get it out to the point again, but kept in and fired back down by Ayers. Heimerman and that pass disrupted by Joey Kurtz. Escapes Johnson. Try to work it up. Just over to the point. Here's Sisti. He'll move forward. This cross ice pass there, centering it on for Leonard. And Royals able to keep it in temporarily and disrupted here. Here's a loose puck for Joey Kurtz. Kurtz in on his own. Kurtz, chance back in his own. Score! Joey Kurtz on the shorty! And the Raptors bench, penalty box is going wild. All right, Beer on the draw as the kill continues. Short-handed goal scored by Joey Kurtz. 3 Raptors in the penalty box. Raptor alumni in the scoring bench. It's fun over here. Still a lot of work to go for the Raptors. Here's Cam Reed. He'll work that one up near side. Zajac able to keep it in. A good poke from Colin DeRamo. That's enough for clearing it out. DeRamo throws a body on floor check as that puck is pushed out, and the Royals will have to reset. Under 40 to go. A loose puck here right to the slot. Beer almost got to it. Pelukin will pick it up. That pass finds the backhand of, who is it? Thought it was Florjet. No, it's AJ. DeRamo on it again, trying to work it. Royals with control. Shot there deflected off Trevor Clem's stick. Now pushed up to the near side. Here's Worley. He'll pull it in. Fed over. Shot on. Loose puck. Floor check shot. Big save by Higgy. Another chance. Loose right in front. Higginson will hold on. And a big pile up as they fight right here in front there. Sisti and Cam Reed battling it out here as they bang in and cross check each other down. And that'll be another Raptor to the box. Cam Reed. As Tanner Gustafson comes out, Cam Reed goes in. No Royals to the bench, huh? Let's see. Gustafson and Garrison Rose head out of the penalty box. And they're going to get Kenny for the Royals. Cam Reed to the box. And they're going to get... This is why games run out of time here in Wake Forest. Pelucan to the box. And they're going to get roughing calls to Kenny and Cam Reed.
Bro, yes, you went straight after me, bro.
Now there's 3 Royals in the box and 2 Raptors in the box.
You can stay in the box for 2 minutes. It's 4-1.
And Cam Reed giving him a mouthful. As they let it go here in the box. And Pam Mitchell. Pam is like, why are there so many kids in the box? They have no idea what's going on. The ref coming back to talk to Jim.
That's not true. Yeah.
They continue to try and figure out what the heck is going on here. But there are 5 Raptors on the ice and there are 4 Royals on the ice, which I believe we've got ourselves a power play. Let's see. They are running out of space on the scorecard. As they continue to work this out, make sure everyone's on the same page, we will have a power play. It's 7:41 here in the 3rd period. Raptors trail by 3. I can't keep up either. You have to go back and rewatch this to see all this. And that's going to be Joey Kurtz on the draw, Margulies, Trevor Clem, Nolan Mitchell, and Caleb Reed out on the ice for the power play. All right, I think we're good. All right, here we go. Power play for the Raptors. That one will spill out of the zone. Margulies will get back to it with control. He'll start power play. Raptors got to hurry. They're down by 3. They're going to need to... This is one of those power plays they just have to score. Here comes Caleb Reed. Drops a pass. This will spill all the way in front of me. Margulies on it. Good move. He'll get tripped up. Caleb Reed feeds it over for Trevor Clem. Clem in. Left-hand side. Pulls it back. Starting the quarterback now. Sauces one over for Joey Kurtz. He'll fire one in. Gets Caleb Reed. Reed with control. Pulling it behind the red line. Puts it on back into Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell back out to Trevor Clem, and they'll play catch. Over on that far side, top of the face-off circle, feeding it over to Trevor Clem, high slot. Feeding it in one-timer for Margulies. Can't get it to go. Still with control. Mitchell with a one-timer. That one up and out of play. .111 will be left on the power play as they start an offensive zone draw here. Clem to Mitchell. Mitchell working. Trying to get around the referee. Joey Kurtz there with him as well. Pulled forward. Mitchell with control. Trying to get it to the slot. Shot there. Oh, big save by Von Lawson right in front. Under a minute to go on the power play as Caleb Reed stands tall. And a timeout called here at 6:39. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute. right as the timeout expires. 6:39 left to go. Third period, Raptors trail by 3. 58 seconds left to go on the power play. As Kurtz will take the draw to the glove side of Vaughn Lawson. That one spills out of the zone. Higgy will slow it down and drop it off for D. Margulies. As Margulies picks this up, we'll have about 45 seconds as they get going. This one just behind Joey Kurtz. Caleb Reed gets to it, tries to put it on the backhand. Scott Fanning a bit here. As this pushed forward, Bannon can't get control. Stick goes flying in there. Whose stick is that? One of the Royals players' sticks. Higgy will get control again, working it up near side. Margulies gets control. Here's Dean. Drops it back for Joey Kurtz. Kurtz feeding it up. Finds a Royal stick. A good defensive play by the extra Bauer stick on the ice. Loose puck in the front there. Bang it away. They can't get it to go. Fire it up the boards. It's clear by the Royals. And the Royal stick plays another amazing job here right in the neutral zone. 2 big plays by the stick. Are you freaking kidding me? Bauer and Romane heading to the box now. A penalty on Romane. I'm not sure. I totally missed the call. I didn't see what it was. Wow. I missed it, but Romane will go to the box, and this will force a 5-on-3 for the Raptors for 8 seconds. See who comes out of the box first. I'm not sure who it's going to be. 5-on-3, quick, 8 seconds. Tyler Johnson with control. Feeding it over, just past Kurtz. Nolan Mitchell, back to Kurtz. This one will spill out of the zone, and it'll be a 5-on-4 now. Nearly a full 5-on-4 power play, back-to-back power plays for the Raptors. Here's Tyler Johnson. Johnson drops one off for Colin DeRama. He'll pick it up. A lot of snow over there. He tries to work it through, and a good stick from behind by Sisti, slowing him down temporarily. Johnson for the Royals, trying to work this one. Beer with a good body into the corner as they bang in there, as they poke and prod and pull that puck out of there. Eventually they do, and back on it are the Royals, holding it into the corner. Eventually pulled out. There's Beer with control. Good stick there from the Royals, trying to get on him, holding on to him. Loose puck here right to the front. Oh, nope, still to the side. Now pushed over to the bench for the Royals, DeRamo. Oh, that one poked by by Sisti. 2-on-1 for the Royals. Fed over. Chance shot. Oh, they can't get it to go through. That one just off the Higginson, almost fell over. That one's going to be dumped in as the Royals get back onside. Johnson will get to it first. Cross ice pass finds Nolan Mitchell. 48 seconds left to go on this power play that really has not gotten. That's Sisti with another poke. He's got 2. This puck will be picked up by Trevor Klim, feeding it over to Tyler Johnson. Johnson in, centering one on this score! Power play goal, Nolan Mitchell! Tyler Johnson feeding one in, and Nolan Mitchell finishing it off. This whole time I've been forgetting to put their videos on. Cam Reed out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-5. With 4 minutes and 18 seconds, the Raptors trail by 2. This one. Reed back to Trevor Klim. He'll pull it back and slow it down. Klim working up the boards, finds Dino. And pops one up for Brady Wood. Brady Wood can't hold on to this loose puck. Cam Reed almost pulled it forward. Pushed back out now. Here's Trevor Klim, throws a stick at it. Klim will get his stick slashed out of his hands. It'll be another power play for the Raptors. The referee goes down. And they are going to get Ayers. A slash to Ayers, slashing Trevor Klim's stick off of him. 3 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. And it'll be a power play for the Raptors. between Stan, Bustos, and Pam trying to direct traffic back here. What a wild game. Another power play for the Raptors. Reed feeding one in for Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell out of the corner with space. Back up for Cam Reed. He'll swap. Reed will pull it in. Push this one over for Kurtz. Back over to Reed. Reed out to Nolan Mitchell in the high slot. Feeding one over for Dean Margulies. Plenty of room. Margulies can't settle this one down. Fanning is Nolan Mitchell. And that one poked out by Sisti. Coming back to it is Joey Kurtz. And again, they're going to have to work quick here. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. Here's Dean Margulies. Pass there back over to Mitchell. Mitchell. Into the zone he comes. Hits the brakes. Leads it out for Joey Kurtz. Fires one in here. He'll lose an edge. These Raptors can't stay on their feet. This one's centered on. Chance for Mitchell. Shot. Oh, he can't get it. Still loose. Down goes Caleb Reed. There's a shot. Still loose. Oh, my God. Vaughn Lawson rolling around, and the Raptors can't settle the puck down. Cam Reed will pull it back. Under a minute to go on the power play for the Raptors. Here's Nolan Mitchell. Feeds one over. It's behind Joey Kurtz. He kicks it up. Fanning is the Royals. They can't get it out. Mitchell with control. Now poked away. And it's going to be a shorthanded opportunity. Here's Holt in. Shot on. Score. Three shorthanded goals by the Royals tonight. One power play goal, 3 shorthanded goals, 1 5-on-5. And if that doesn't tell you how the Raptors' day is gone, I don't know what will. And the clock will have to run here in Wake Forest. They're just running out of time. This is probably, we're at a minute and an hour and a half already. Here's a quick shot. That one kicked away. Power play over. Falling out of the box is Ayers. Here's Parrish with control. We're actually at a minute 35. In come the Royals. A poke there. That one will spill behind the red line. Jake Deere will pick it up. Deere will have to work quick. Can't get that one out. Holt, who scored the shorty just a second ago, feeds one in. 2-on-0. That one just gets pushed past. Scott with control, drops one over Ayers. Shot there, held on by Nicholson. All right, we should be pretty much caught up there. They're having to run the clock here in Raleigh, or Wake Forest. The Royals will come away winners here in game number 3. They lead at 5-2 with control in the zone. Another shot here goes wide. Cooper will try to get to this one. He's able to work it out. Johnson with control, now Sisti. Centers one on, nobody there. Worley will hold in at the high slot. Quick shot there will go wide. Floorcheck trying to get a piece of it. Sisti again, centered on once more. Held in there, shot score. That's it. That's a devastating loss. Royals all over the Raptors, taking advantage of 3 shorthanded goals, a power play goal, and only their second even goal with the seconds ticking away. And they will come back tomorrow morning for Game 4. Raleigh Raptors and the Royals, who now lead the series 2-1. So we'll see you guys in the morning.